Hello, my name is Chris Gorham. I'm the technical representative for Pipeline Supply for the South region out of Austin, Texas. In this video today, we're going to show you how to maintenance your brush coating machine from Pipeline Supply. So first, you should open your box and make sure you have everything you need inside to do your maintenance. You should have a blue hose and a red hose, which is 18 inches long. You should have 2 black nylon fittings, 3 Quik-Coating caps, an A and a B solvent, and 2 empty containers, along with your A-side cleaner, your MSDS, and instructions on how to do your maintenance. If you follow these simple instructions in the video, when you go out to your next job, you should have no problem starting your coating job. So your first step would be to take the caps off. Then put on each one your Quick Connect cap. Make sure they're on nice and tight. You don't want no accidents. So in your next step, what you want to do is you want to come over to your cube containers and unclip them. Start from the A side, take it off, flip it over, set it to the side, and clip your B side, flip it, right next to it. So in your next step, you want to get a towel or any kind of rag that you have laying around that you can use. You're gonna put it underneath your B side when you go to disconnect. That way it doesn't get any kind of drip coming out. And it gets stuck on there really good, so you might want to have somebody hold it on the other side while you pull, and then it comes off. Come around, do the same thing for the A side, and pull. So after you disconnect, your next step should be putting the 18-inch red and blue hose on in the back. It's just a simple slide on. Get them all the way up as far as you can. And make sure they're plugged on the end. Do it for both sides. And that's it. In the next step, you want to take your A-side cleaner and connect it to your brush coating machine and run it through your A-side to clean out that resin that's in the A-side, because it will crystallize and harden up. This is a very dangerous product, so make sure that you handle with care. So you'll flip it over, listen for the click. Once it's clicked, pull on it and make sure that it's connected. Come to the back and take your plug out back into the bucket so it can run in. I come on and I turn it on. I make sure it's on the local because I'm not using the remote. If you were using a remote, it will be on, you would press it down. So I go up for local. And also you want to notice on the side, I have it marked. You only want to use 16 ounces of. So I start around 30. Just to get it going. Once I start seeing it flow from the back, I'll raise it up to about 50. I'm gonna raise it up little by little, so now I'm at 50. And you can see it's coming out in the back. So I'll raise it up all the way now to 100. Run my 16 ounces. So your next step would be to come over and unclip the A-side cleaner. Just take it off, move it out your way, you no longer need it. Make sure you grab the right A solvent for the A side. Once again, you wait for the click, do a little pull test, and grab the B solvent and put to the B side. Come to the back, unplug both sides because I have them plugged in the back. Then I'm gonna go local and power on and start off slow. I start around 30. And we're doing this to get our excess resin and our brush cleaner out the A side. So once we see the Soviet coming through the tubing, we're gonna stop it and then use our empty A and B. So your next step would be to take your A side hose, the 18-inch hose, and you're gonna put it inside your A empty container. Just like so. And you'll take your empty B container and do the same thing to the blue hose. Then remove your bucket. Make sure you keep up with your caps. You want to have those closed up when you're done. So if you come around to your front, you can start off slow and then just start easing it up as you go. So go to 60, then all the way up to 100. And what I'm doing is I'm running hydraulic oil through both pumps so you can storage it for weeks until you do your next coating job. So your last step would be to come around to the back. You're gonna take your red and blue holes in the back and you're gonna plug them. So you're gonna take this plug, put it in, and put your caps. Since this is all hydraulic oil you just ran through, you can now use these over and over again. So you get multiple uses out of these before you have to replace them. So now your coating machine is ready to be put away until your next coating job. So after storage, what you want to do is you want to come over and disconnect your A and B Soviet. Unclip them. Flip them over, set them to the side, and then you're going to hook up your A and B. But before you put the A and B on your coating machine, you want to check them. You want to check the A side for crystallization at the bottom. If it has crystallized, you want to take this out of its box and slip it in some hot water and let it float around until you see it's no longer crystallized at the bottom. Then you can take it and flip it over onto your machine and connect it and get ready for coating. On the B side, no matter what, if your machine has sat for a day, 2 days, you need to take this out, and at the bottom you need to massage it in, or you can get a stir stick and stir it around so you can get the catalyst to react whenever it turns over. So then you turn it over, flip it upside down, connect it, and you're ready to coat again.